Okay, here we go. We're going to be doing lesson 11.8 in your Go Math book. It's on page 669. Okay, we are doing the area of combined rectangles. Now, we've just had regular rectangles, but today we're going to combine them. And we may be using the property of the distributive property of multiplication. Now, it's been a while since we've done it, but I know you can do this, right? So how can you break apart a figure to find the area? That's what the distributive property is. It's just breaking apart, okay? The next one, learning objective. You will use the distributive property or a break apart strategy to find the areas of combined rectangles by adding the area of smaller rectangles to find the total area. That's just a lot of words to say that we are going to break up this rectangle into two parts and you're going to find both parts. That's all it is, the area of both rectangles. So here is our rectangle. Use square tiles to model 4 times 9. Well, we did that. It's on the grid paper right here because we don't have square tiles. And we know, because we're good, we know that 4 times 9 is 36. We rock at that. We know that when you do length times width, then it is going to be 36. Easy peasy. Okay. Now, this is larger than 4 times 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we just need to find just the part that is 4 times 9. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be one side. I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm making a rectangle, so I know that all the sides are congruent. The opposite sides are congruent. So let's look at here. We're going to draw a vertical line to break apart the model to make two smaller rectangles. The side length 9 is broken into, well, how can we break up 9? We can do 2 and 7. We can do 5 and 4. Let's do that one. Let's do 5 and 4. It's going to be broken into 5 plus 4. Okay? So let's go to the side that is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's break it up to the 5 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, is this starting to come back to you with the distributive property of multiplication? I hope so. It's been a while, but we can do this. So let's look at here. Let's find the area of rectangle number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times 4 equals how many? It is 20. You are very good. It is 20 square units because we don't know yet. The next one, rectangle 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what? It is 4 times 4. Well, we're good. We know that 4 times 4 is 16. Very good. So let's look at here. If we add the products, if we add these two products, just add those two, we have 20 plus 16 equals 36 square feet. Oh, it did say feet. I am so sorry. Okay, so check your answers by counting the number of square feet. If we counted all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then another 9, it'd be 9 plus 9 is 18, plus another 9, it'd be 27, plus another 9 is 36. So it would be 36 square feet. And we knew that just by multiplying the length times the width. So the area of Anna's rug is 36 square feet. Okay, let's go on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? This is not a rectangle, but we're going to use the distributive property you found that you can break apart a rectangle into smaller rectangles and add the area of each smaller rectangle to find the total area. Well, let's look at this. It can be broken up into rectangles, can't it? Okay, well, here is one way we can do it. We can break it up to this. Put a line right across there. Well, look here. We have this as a rectangle, and here's a rectangle. We have two rectangles. So let's find the area of rectangle number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 1, 2, 3. 7 times 3 equals 21. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do this. So this is 21 square units. So now let's look at this one. Rectangle number 2. We have 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. Very good. Now all we have to do is add these together because we are just adding the total of that shape. So 21, the area of that shape is 21. The area of this rectangle is 9. So combine them together because it's all one shape is 21 plus 9 equals 30 square units. So the area is 30 square units. Well, you're like, Mrs. Keith, I see it another way. And I'm right there with you. Okay. Well, what if we just cut it this way? Won't that be 2 rectangles? Yes, it will. Very good. So let's look at this. What is the area of this rectangle that has been split apart, broken off of this part? Okay, let's look. 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what's 3 times 6? I want to hear it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Very good. So that's 18 square units. Well, let's look at this one. We've already done this one. Now we're going to do this rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 times 3. That equals 12. This is 12 square units. Now, if we add these together, what do we get? We get 18 plus 12 equals 30 square units. It's the same. It does not matter how you break it apart. It has to be rectangles, though. You have to end up with rectangles. It doesn't matter how you break it apart. Either way works, and you still get the same answer. All right, let's look at this one. Draw a line to break apart the figure into rectangles. Find the total area of the figure. Well, let's look at this. Well, it's a regular shape, isn't it? Can I break it up into 2 rectangles? Yes, I can. I can do it a number of ways. I can split it right down here, or I can split it right this way. Either way, let's do it because you guys probably see it one way. I'm going to do it this way just to show you it works. Okay? Because this is a rectangle and this is a rectangle. So let's find the area of rectangle number 1. This is number 2. 1, 2, 3 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. Awesome. Rectangle 2. 1, 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 times 7 is, you better know that one, 14. Okay, now all we're doing, this is 6, this is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14, this is 14. So 6 plus 14 equals 20. 20 square units. Now, if I count all those squares, it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? Yes, you could have split it this way too. I promise it works. All right. We're going to use the distributive property. We're just going to distribute it, the rectangle, into smaller rectangles. That's all we're doing, okay? And then we're going to find the area of both. So let's look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 7 times 4. All right. So you know what? We can split this a number of different ways. You can split it this way, you can split it this way, you can split it this way. You know what? I think you guys like 2's, don't you? So I'm going to split it right down the middle. You see how I did that? Just right down the middle. So now we have 7 times 2 plus 7 times 2. So how much would that be? It would be 14 square units, 14 square units. So we have, we have 14 plus 14 equals 28. 28 square units. We did our multiplication up here. Okay? All right, let's do it a different way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Okay. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, how do I want to split that up? How about if I do 5 and 4? We can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I split it right down. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So it's 5 times 5 equals 25. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That equals 20. So if I add them together, because this is one large rectangle, 25 plus 20 equals 45. 45 square units. Now, look at your 9 times 5. What does 9 times 5 equal? 45. It all works, I promise. Now, if you wanted to split it so it was 7 and 2, I don't care, it'll work. If you wanted to split it up to this way and do 9 times 3 and 9 times 2, it'll work, I promise. All right, on your own, we're going to do this page, and then you get to do your homework. We are going to use the distributive property to find the area. Show your multiplication and addition equations, both. That's what we did up here, okay? I like to put the multiplication inside the area just because it's easier to see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 times 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I know what that is. That's my favorite product, but I'm going to go on. Now I'm going to split that because I know 8 is an even number, so I'm just going to split it right down the middle because I like that. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is 4 times 3? I got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It equals 12. Very good. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4 times 3. What does 4 times 3 equal? It does. It still equals 12. Boom. Okay, so now we have to add them together. 12 plus 12 equals 24. 24 square units, my favorite product. So 8 times 3 equals 24. Yes! Okay, let's do this another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're so good. We know what 10 times 4 is, but we have to practice. We're going to practice because when we get down here, you got to be able to break it apart. So let's look at this. We could do, since we did it vertically last time, let's do it horizontally this time. I'm going to go right down the middle. Now, you can do, I have 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 times 10 equals 20. Well, guess what? This is exactly the same because we split it right down the middle. We split it in half. So 2 times 10 equals 20. So we're going to do 20 plus 20 equals 40 square units. Okay? And we know that 10 times 4 equals 40. So it works. Now, this is where we're going to have the fun. And it'll be fun, I promise. Now we're going to draw a line to break apart the figure into rectangles. Find the area of the figure. Before you even calculate anything, just separate that figure into 2 rectangles because I see 2 rectangles. It can be into 2 rectangles. So let's look here. I can do it so that there's a small rectangle and then a larger one, or I can split it this way. I want to do it this way right now. I could have gone that way too, but I'm going to go this way. So the area of the first rectangle, we're not even looking at that part yet. We're just looking at this rectangle. I see 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4 is, you better know it because we just did it right up here, equals 12. Very good. So this is 12. That's number 1. I'm going to label, label, label. Here's my number 2. Now I look. Now we're not even going to look at this one. We're just going to look at this rectangle and find the area of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2. Now, we should know that 6 times 2 equals 12. 6 plus 6. 2 6s are 12. Now we're going to add them together. 12 plus 12 equals 24. Yes. Okay. All right. This is going to be the fun one, but we can do it. Now, don't even worry about your calculations yet. Just look at that figure. Can we break it up into rectangles? Yes. Does it have to be 2 rectangles? No, you're not going to be able to break that into 2 rectangles. You need more than that. So let's look at that. What am I going to do? Well, I can because I see this. That's one rectangle, isn't it? I see this. That's a rectangle. And then there's a rectangle. Awesome. Now, could I have drawn a line all the way across and had 3 rectangles? Heck yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter. But just as long as you end up with a rectangle. Okay, so this is rectangle number 1. This is rectangle number 2. This is rectangle number 3. Rectangle number 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I find the length and the width. The length and the width is 3 times 4 is 12. We're having that a lot today. That better be burned into your brain when we get done. Rectangle number 2 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What do we get? 2 times 3 is 6. Then we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is 3 times 4? Yep, you got it, 12. Now, you're like, Mrs. Keith, does it matter whether you multiply the 4 times the 3 or the 3 times the 4? No, because it's commutative property. You can go back and forth. You can go 4 times 3 here, and you can go 3 times 2 here. It's still the same answer, commutative property. So now that we have all of our areas of our rectangle, what do we have to do? We have to add up all 3 of those areas of those rectangles, add them up to find the total area of the shape. That's 12 plus 6 plus 12. Well, now, Mrs. Keith, I know and you know that it doesn't matter which way you add those together. It's going to be the same, okay? I like my doubles. 12 plus 12 is 24. I add a 6 in there with it and I get 30, okay? So I get 30 square units. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to try your homework. If you are struggling with it, go back and do the rabbit video too. Okay, it will help you. All right, thank you.